Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Steve about to react to this RRG vid. It's titled Exposing Tiffany New York Pollard's Plastic Surgery Nightmare. Listen, I recently saw her on my For You page and I was shook. I initially thought it was like AI or some type of weird edit, but no, I clicked on it and it was actually her. I was like, oh my God, this is what she looks like now. Like her look is very extreme. So I don't know what happened, but we're gonna see in this vid, I guess. So let's watch.
The rise of Tiffany New York Pollard was a volcanic...
She was cute here. She could have stopped at this face.
...eruption.
Because I know she's had multiple rounds of plastic surgery. Like, I saw her in the very beginning, like, before she got any surgery done, she had that face. And then over time, I seen, like, oh, her face looks different. She got some work done. Then I seen it again. It was like, oh, look, she got a little more work done. But this is the final face that I'm talking about. Well, I hope it's the final face. That looks... shocking.
...of television drama, establishing her as the self-proclaimed HBIC of reality TV. From the moment she sashayed onto our screens, her unfiltered personality and quest for love made her an instant, unforgettable cultural icon. Her entrance onto the reality show Flavor of Love, the eye rolls, the unshakable confidence, the tears, the insults, and the wigs holding on for dear life only intensified the limelight. But the woman we first met, with her sharp wit and natural features, slowly gave way to a more sculpted, refined, and surgically altered version of herself. It marked the beginning of a years-long journey under the knife, a relentless pursuit of what she clearly felt was a more perfect, more famous self. But beneath the surface of this glamorous metamorphosis lies a deeply cautionary tale about the real dangers of plastic surgery, a conversation that goes far beyond a simple desire for a new nose or bigger jiggly bits.
Nasty, the hell wrong with you? Can't you be serious for just 2 minutes? 2 minutes, 120 seconds. That's all we asking for, Frank. You ain't gonna be able to do it. Can she do it? She ain't gonna be able to do it. No, you ain't gonna be able to do it.
Before we jump deep into other people's Tiffany was already dealing with the internet's obsession with her image. An intimate video surfaced online of her getting her cheeks clapped.
That sounds fun.
At the height of her fame, she got a breast augmentation. Fast forward to April 2015, and Tiffany's body journey took a significant turn, bringing her to the doors of the reality show Botched. She told the doctors that she had gone a bit too large, which resulted in a botched outcome where her breasts dangled down to her belly button. This initial decision to allow a surgeon to use her as a Build-A-Bear suggests a rush toward dramatic results with little regard for the process or the risks. The doctors took her on, planning to correct the breast issue and, in a moment of surgical YOLO, throw in a much-needed nose correction for her deviated septum. Although they had to split the procedure into 2 different sessions, Tiffany was satisfied with the results. But in November 2016...
That's what all the girls say who want to get their nose done. I had a deviated septum. Oh, I broke my nose, so I had to fix it. Girl, just say you got your nose done because you didn't like your original nose. Stop it.
She appeared on the doctors and admitted to having 3 breast augmentations in addition to a rhinoplasty because she was tired of walking around with her daddy's big-ass nose on her face.
Oh, okay.
She detailed the 9-hour rhinoplasty procedure, which involved harvesting some of her rib and fascia from the side of her head to build a bridge on her nose. She also mentioned having fat buccal pads removed from her face.
Buccal pads? Now what is that? Now that's something normal people shouldn't even know about. And I bet her whole face buckled too, didn't it?
The complexity and invasiveness of these procedures illustrate...
Or do they call it pads? I've never heard that. Well, maybe, I don't know.
Her commitment to this transformation, a physical and financial cost she was more than willing to pay to achieve the perfection she felt her career demanded.
Child, what career?
And this is where the conversation gets deeper, because once you peel back the entertainment value and the memes, you start to see a woman who has been trying to outrun the features that tie her to her origin story. The changes she's made to her face reveal the truth. She didn't want to look like where she came from. When someone says they want to erase an inherited feature, especially a feature linked to a parent, that usually tells you something about identity, belonging, and self-perception that goes way beyond beauty. For a minute,
it just seems like she has a lot of self-hate that she's battling. Let's just call it what the fuck it is. And you could see the contacts. She wearing like blue contacts. So it's like, all right.
People changing a feature can feel like liberation. It can feel like choosing what version of yourself you want to show the world. There is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to refine, adjust, or reinvent. The issue becomes what happens internally when the root motivation is discomfort with your own reflection, resentment toward your lineage, or the belief that your natural features are obstacles you need to surgically remove in order to be seen, loved, or chosen. A year after her procedure, she told simultaneously in an interview with In Touch Weekly that she underwent more work and was currently sitting at 6 or 7 procedures in total, including the multiple boob jobs. Her only regret was the repeated removal and reattachment of her nipples to change cup sizes, a process that left her with decreased sensitivity.
Ooh, so she got some numb pepperonis on her chest? Oh, okay, got it. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
This is where the psychological twist deepens. She openly confesses to losing sensation, a severe and permanent loss, all for an increase in her cup size. Yet she concluded the interview by saying she planned to have something else tweaked in the near future.
Give it up, girl. Damn.
The cycle of pain, loss, and immediate desire for more modification is the hallmark of a condition where the pursuit of the ideal self has become an uncontrollable compulsion, a desperate attempt to recuperate a self-esteem that feels damaged. The consequences of continually introducing foreign objects into her body began to emerge dramatically by November 2019. Tiffany appeared on Botched again. This time she was experiencing a medical issue.
Here we go. Here we go.
She told the doctors she was chronically ill, experiencing daily diarrhea every morning, dizziness, and panic attacks. Following a friend's experience with plastic surgery, Tiffany suspected she was suffering from breast implant illness, a term used to describe the various symptoms some people experience after getting breast implants. The implants, which the Botched crew had fixed just 2 years prior, had begun to slip down her chest, demonstrating the body's constant resistance to artificial objects.
Did she get a refund? Because it sounds like she need to get a refund to me.
That's not how that works. Stuck.
She told BuzzFeed that her health had declined so severely.
That's why plastic surgery is so. Because, bruh, this is not like, oh, the customer's always right type situation that you could just go in there, hey, I want my money back, this didn't work out. They like, bitch, but you want to pay more for a revision? I could probably help you with that, but no, you're not getting your money back. It is what it is.
And she would wake up some days and literally...
You're paying tens of thousands of dollars, and it's like, hey, you get what you get, nothing I could do if it don't go right. What? Nah.
Think that this is my last day on earth. Despite being physically ill, she still clung to the desire to maintain her big old tatas and refused to even entertain the idea of being flat-chested. Even as her body sent every imaginable warning sign, she kept choosing the silhouette she loved over the health she needed. Her implants had become part of her persona and part of the confidence she thought she needed to survive in an industry that picks women apart for sport. So instead of listening to the panic attacks, the vertigo, the morning diarrhea, and the fatigue, she pushed forward, hoping she could negotiate with her body while still holding onto the physical features that made her feel feminine and desirable. Years later, the relentless public scrutiny of her appearance began to take over the internet. By September 2023, she had dropped so much weight, online users suspected she was on Ozempic, the diabetes medication that's become everyone's shortcut to slimming down. And guess what happened next, besties? In June 2024, Tiffany returned to Botched.
Not again. Damn.
This time, she detailed the long-term devastating effects of her 13 years with implants. They were still sliding off her chest, which is proof that her body was sick of the foreign objects. She finally had them removed and said she felt lighter and more feminine without them.
Well, go figure.
As of this video, it seems like she's finally pumped the brakes on all the procedures, but the rumors surrounding her appearance haven't slowed down at all. People kept picking apart her complexion, insisting she must have bleached her skin. Tiffany shut down the claim in a 2024 interview with Hollywood Unlocked, saying she didn't bleach anything. She explained that her lighter skin tone was the result of quitting a long-term smoking habit. For years, she'd been smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, and once she stopped, her skin naturally brightened.
Sound like BS to me. I'll take BS for 20, Alex.
Tiffany's journey is
I have people in my family who stopped smoking and it didn't happen to them. But I'm not saying that's the case for everybody. Everybody is different apparently, or obviously. But I've never heard of that before, is all I'm saying.
chilling case study in the pathology of performance. We've been privileged.
Did it lighten your eyes too?
To watch her repeatedly attempt to use a scalpel to fix herself, believing that if the external shell is flawless, the turmoil within will magically subside. But it never does. The real message here isn't about avoiding breast augmentation or a nose job, but about interrogating the motive before you step into the operating room. Are you seeking self-improvement or are you running from self-acceptance? Because when a woman is willing to lose sensation and endure chronic illness just to keep her chest from getting flat, we must acknowledge she's not fighting gravity. She's most likely fighting a terrifying internalized belief that something is missing from her authentic appearance. So besties, before you trade your reflection for something better,
Yeah, I wanted her to show that clip I saw. It's a very jarring clip of her. And she's very, very, very slim, and her face just looks crazy. It's pretty disturbing. I really wish she would have showed it. I thought she was. And if you look at the later images that she showed, you could see that she has changed quite a bit, but it's even more dramatic than that. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I hope she heals and she, can accept the way that she looks, because it's getting crazy. But hey, it's her life, her body, her face. She can do what she wants, but people they're gonna notice and say something. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.